if it were like a 17-year-old girl, or then maybe it'd be like, girl, you know, your feet look like they hurt. Nasty.
And we'll keep that in.
Yes, absolutely.
And welcome back to another episode of
What is this called again?
wait, what's Story Table?
Yeah, there you go. You
The
got
Story Table. The
Yes.
Story Table podcast.
Yes.
The Story Table podcast.
Yeah, you definitely have to do all the intros.
Yeah.
Much better.
So, yeah, that is our new intro. So,
Perfect.
realistically, welcome back. It's been, oh no, that, like, we're actually using that. Is that okay?
Absolutely. 100%.
So it's been a while, Daniel.
Then, yeah, it's been a good 5 minutes. 6?
Honestly, we were just talking and having such a good time that I was like, we should just roll right into the next one because we have all these ideas. And
Yes.
I had this story that I was chomping at the bit to share that I forgot already.
Oh, after all that, I'm dying to know the story, and you're just holding out on me.
But yeah, so we, yeah, I think wait, we're so professional here.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, I mean, I know professional is kind of a word that's like,
Super profesh.
yeah. Oh, okay. I need to tell you about, so I know we were going to talk about like how we think our phone is like spying on, well, we already know it is. We just know it's collecting
Yes.
data.
Yeah.
Metadata. I just said that. I don't know what metadata is.
You could have fooled me. I was going with it. I was going with it. Like,
so
tell me
it's
more.
collecting
Tell me more
metadata.
about metadata. I would like to hear more about this.
Yeah, so it's collecting metadata. And the other day, I'm talking to my friend who is telling me about her fertility journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to her on the phone about this. And literally, I get home off the phone because I was talking to her while in the car. I go on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and the first thing I see is an ad to be a surrogate.
Yeah. Of course.
And I'm just like literally have never received an ad like this. And it happens 5 minutes after I hang up the phone with her.
Yeah.
So I thought I had turned off all of my options on my phone settings as well. Like you have to turn off your microphone and all that. But man, there must be apps getting money out there or something to like, obviously I have no idea. But anyways.
It's crazy.
Do you have any? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, what's fascinating to me is like, I'm not even surprised anymore. That's where it's gotten to that point where it's, of course, like I just talked about eating Cheetos and there's a Cheetos ad. Of course.
Yeah.
Why would I expect anything different? I think what the craziest thing though that's happened to me, and I wish I remember vividly, this has probably been about 6 months ago. So I wish I would have like been a little bit more thoughtful in like saving it and remembering it, because I feel like it was so bizarre, one of those deals. So, and I wish, I cannot remember all the circumstances that were kind of happening, but it was one of those things where, and I am not lying. Okay, when I tell stories on here, I promise you, I am not the typical like Baptist preacher who like makes up stories to get you to cry, and like I'm not an embellisher. Like I like it to be real and raw, and like I don't like to make up stuff. I'm not good at making up stories. And so like this story, it's not made up, but it was one of those
All
things
the
like
other ones are though.
no, I am
No,
not.
I
I
know.
am
Yeah.
terrible. Like yeah,
You're a bad
when
liar, which is a good
I'm a
thing.
bad liar and I'm also a bad fake storyteller. So it's like trying to make up a with like kids,
Yeah.
right? It's like, Daddy,
Or
tell me a
embellish,
story.
exaggerate. Yeah.
I can't make up stories. Like once upon a time, I watched the Panthers lose again. What do you want me to? I don't have a good story. But no, there was something that happened, and I didn't look it up on my phone. I didn't talk about it to anybody. I didn't say anything out loud. It was in my head, and the next ad was the thing I was thinking about. And I'm like, it was when it freaked me out. Like this thing is not just listening to conversations. It's not just watching like what I type on my phone. It's like in my head. Like it freaked me out. And
Do you remember? Can you share?
I can't remember what the thing was, and it's driving me crazy because I thought I took a screenshot of it. I went back to look for it. I promise this wasn't a dream. This really happened, but I couldn't find the screenshot. But I remember, and I'm gonna keep looking for it. If I find it, I'll post it. But it was the craziest thing. Like, didn't say it out loud. Had talked to no one in my head. Bam, it's on my phone.
Weird.
Yes, super
That
weird.
is really weird.
Yeah, the other
Right?
weird one that I can remember is like one time I got like ads for divorce lawyers for men, and I was like, where did that one come from? Like, did we have an argument last night that I don't remember about, or like?
Okay. You
So
know
yeah,
what's
that was a
weird?
weird one, but
Yeah. I have gotten ads for um meet singles in your area or
okay.
like events and adventures. So it's like the opposite thing. So I was wondering
Hmm.
if my Google searches they thought I was single
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
do Google like
hmm,
just events to do around here and so
yeah,
maybe
right.
like they probably just saw my selfies and saw that I was like probably young and like
Yeah,
single
right.
and
Yeah,
you know
we all remember that you're young and I'm not. Thanks. That was a different episode.
but that was weird. I was like, what was I Googling
Yeah,
to have think that I was, yeah,
yeah,
searching for a mate and also infertile. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's really.
Do they spy on your? Sorry, do they pick up on your text messages, like the words in your text messages?
I'm sure. I don't know. Again,
Okay.
I think it's so common that I don't even pay attention now. It's and that's why the thing that was like in my head, like that's what threw me off because like I anticipate if we say something in here, like we've talked about podcasting, right? I haven't been Googling anything about podcasting, but I would just about guarantee there's an ad for podcasting of some sort. Um, but that doesn't surprise me. I just know it's listening. I assume everyone's listening. I assume that every room in the house is bugged. I'm that skeptical too. But when it's like this was in my head and I haven't said a word and I haven't looked anything up, that's what freaked me out. But I would say it probably does. Like catches your keystrokes for sure. Has to.
Oh,
Has to.
yeah.
So I don't know.
Weird.
I think it is interesting that there have been so many lawsuits and I don't know a lot of details about that. We'll have to look that up, but just with Apple and Facebook and all of that, like, and so that's where, excuse me, we've talked about with our kids just all of the phone stuff, like the what's that? There's some like docudrama kind of thing on, I think it's Netflix, that talks about like just the social media epidemic. What's it? Social Dilemma. Have you seen that?
It's called what?
The Social Dilemma.
What? Oh,
Have you seen that one? Did you think I said
uh,
something different?
I what? I was gonna make a joke because you were like, it's about the social media epidemic, and I was gonna say, yeah, you're like, what's the name of it? Social media epidemic, but it's actually social media
Yes.
dilemma.
Yes. The social dilemma. Yes.
A social
Close. Just take out the media part.
dilemma.
But they talk to all these. That's a good recommendation. Um,
Let's save it for Sarah's recommendations. No.
yes. Save it for the end.
I was like, wait, at the pace we're going, I can't read a book a week to recommend.
Yeah. It's gonna be it'll be like a book recommendation and then like someone on Instagram to
A
follow.
song,
Yeah,
a
a
song
song.
recommendation.
Yes. Go listen to this great song. Yeah.
You know
But
what? I could do like a snack recommendation.
yes,
You know, it could just be any recommendation.
absolutely. Yeah.
Any
Whatever.
recommendation.
Yes, absolutely.
Whatever tickles my fancy.
Yeah. The
Whatever
cool.
tickles my feet.
No, no. I'm gonna cut this out. But no, I have to because I'm gonna out someone.
I was gonna say something else.
But yeah, I really am gonna cut this out. But I want to show you this since we're talking.
This part, this coming part.
Yes, not that part. We
Or
can.
what? Oh, okay.
Oh, did she take it down? Hold on. No. Oh, there it is. So, a few minutes before we started, you know what? No, I don't think I can. I can't keep this in. I'm contemplating whether to keep it in or not. But
We
so,
can do it and then
the blur it out.
you
Do we blur it out?
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So, so, so a little before we started, I was actually Maddie and I were at the grocery store, and for some reason I jumped on Facebook. I don't know why. I have a problem. But a picture pops up like on the like on the feed, and Maddie's like, what? It just says happy toes. But she's just taking a nice picture by the pool, right? Well, it's got the first comment was, your toes look like they hurt.
I'm gonna fart.
And so she she responds, no. No. On the left foot, I broke a couple of those toes a couple of years ago. They're just deformed. And the lady writes back, oh no. Oh my gosh.
What? Ow!
It's funny. Oh my god. I wish I could leave that in so bad.
That's so bad.
But
I can't. I don't think I love that part.
it's so bad.
And I love that she was like responding back, like,
Yeah.
oh.
It really, that one, honestly, it fits in this. It fits kind of in this episode, but also the old one, right? Like old people just say they post and say the crazies. They post pictures of their feet, and then other people comment on them. They look, your toes look like they hurt.
I thought someone was gonna post like comment under it, like wrong website or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
trying to pay for your vacation.
Side note, my favorite part of my body are my feet.
Mm-hmm.
But because they are aesthetically pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
However, I would never post my feet on anywhere or think to do that. And I'm just like, why are people like, I don't like to look at feet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know what the like. I guess there's something that doesn't stop their brain from going, "Hey, do people want to see that?"
No. I think what's going to be interesting is when we finish this, what kind of feet ads am I going to be getting?
Oh,
Is it going to be a little bit more on the, you know, taking care of your feet? Is it going to be a little bit more on the, well, let's just hope.
men,
Let's just,
men's feet, hairy men's feet,
yeah,
pretty
let's
feet.
hope.
We're just gonna ramp it up here.
Let's
Listen
just hope
in.
my phone explodes. Um, yeah. So anyway,
So stay tuned for next week's
and a drop
podcast,
this.
and we'll see if you have any
Yeah.
updates
So,
about foot ads.
but I do.
Also,
Yeah, go for it.
sorry, I wonder
No.
if the metadata takes into account your age. So they combine foot ads with your age, and they will henceforth be advertising specifically
Yeah.
like older foot ads, like, you know,
Yeah.
Dr. Scholl's and Bunions versus like, you know, I
Yeah.
don't know what a young foot ad would be.
Yeah. What would a young foot ad be? That's a good question.
No, that's
I
a
gotta
very
tell you though, you know,
niche audience.
when we were discussing topic ideas and even when this one came up, I'd never imagined we would have gone down the feet path. So you never know where these conversations go.
The
But
foot path one never plans to go down, but one
no,
always ends up walking.
no. Hey, feet off the table. Feet off the table. That's what I'm. Um, yeah. This. Oh God, I can't unsee it.
It's just the best part is the casual like commenting back and
It's
forth.
just yeah, just an
That's the
everyday,
best.
you know,
Just
Thursday
oh
conversation,
yeah.
and not at all flattering. That's the best part.
What? Hold on. Was that original comment meant to be like a dig, or was it
No,
like a scientific observation?
yeah, I don't think it was. I don't think it was a. You know, I think if it were like a 17-year-old girl, or you know, then maybe it'd be like, girl, you know, your feet look like they hurt, nasty. Versus your feet look like they really hurt. It's like this concerned, yet yet how it looks on the screen is quite different. What are the What are the chances that the person that we're referring to will listen to this? What are the odds?
Block them.
Lock them. Yeah, that's a
I think you
yeah.
know. I
I will
don't.
be. Yeah, I will. I will say this. I'll be sending the relative of the person that posted this picture a text message as soon as we finish, just to say, "What's happening here? Could you give me? Could you give me a little more insight?" So that's all I'm gonna say.
I want to be. You know, if that's what growing old is, I want
Yeah,
to be old. Let
yeah.
me join the party. I you
Join the
know
party.
I want to, without regard to whoever's seeing photos of my
Yeah,
feet and my comments on social media. I want to be that poster.
yeah. Not a care in the world, living it
Yeah.
up, seeing the world, posted pictures of your feet. Have at it. Enjoy the good life.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh.
really took a turn. Not where I saw this one going. But um, on that note, any
Yeah.
recommendations, Sarah?
Um,
Foot
um,
lotions? Wow.
you know, I do actually. Okay, to kind of circle back to the facial, was that in this episode or last
No,
episode?
this
No.
was in the Getting Old episode, which we could
Okay.
totally just combine and mesh the two, except we went with the costume changes. But
Yeah. It's fine. I actually, my recommendation of the week is what my esthetician recommended because
Mm,
I have used olive oil and coconut oil on my skin, and she was saying
yeah.
that the properties of this, like your skin kind of becomes resistant to it quite quickly over time, and so it actually doesn't end up moisturizing. And she said if you're going to use any oil, use jojoba oil.
Oh.
So I'm on the
What kind
search
of
for
oil?
jojoba.
I have no idea. I've never
Yeah,
heard
I
that.
think it's spelled with a J. Like, huh, yeah, hmm,
Like, oh, okay.
yeah, like jojoba,
Jojoba.
jojoba.
Man, that's so. We use coconut oil quite a bit in our house,
Yeah,
and so good to know. Good tip.
yeah, yeah.
How do you spell it one
I
more time?
J,
Jojobo.
yeah, jojoba, jojobo. I was
Jojobo.
gonna say Jojo Siwa's cousin, but that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you know,
Jojoba. So Jojoba.
ho ho. But you say it like a like. Is it like
Jojoba.
Spanish?
Jojoba. I'm not. One would assume because of the way it's pronounced, but
Jojoba. Now
jojoba.
I've got to look this up. Okay.
I don't know. I'm on the lookout for it. So if anyone has used it, that is her recommendation.
Her
But I
recommendation,
paid a
and
lot of
now
money to
yours.
now mine.
Okay. Okay, I love it. Well, maybe we need to get you some jojoba oil, and then you can let us know how it goes.
Yes, I can test it out
Be a
and report
tester,
back.
and a little
Or test
little
it on
update.
my feet, on my heels. We should. I know a tester. Someone who can test it out.
Mm,
No,
maybe.
you can, Daniel, and then you can post a before and after of your.
No, nope. That that is one thing that will not be happening on this podcast or in this lifetime. So we'll just
All
leave it at
right.
that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I again, I'm at a bit of a loss for words, but this has been a lot of fun. And as always, great to see you, Sarah.
You too.
Thanks for the laughs. Have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.